Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 3DSWare review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Fractured Soul, which if you've never played it before, it's a platformer, but that doesn't make it, generic or boring or anything like that, because I'd be amazed if you ever played a platformer anything like this. There's only a couple games that I can kind of think of that do the same gimmick that this does. And when people say gimmick, it usually incites hatred, and people say it's not a gimmick or it is a gimmick, and people assume that gimmick means bad. Well, you can have a gimmick and it be good, and this is one of those games where I think the unique selling point of the game, the gimmick, I think's fantastic. At the start you can simply do new game and that, and then once you progress you can unlock new levels and you can unlock challenge levels and that, and there's 5 worlds overall with 6 levels in each, and you'll go underwater, you'll experience intense gravity, you'll experience heat and that, and all of these things probably mean nothing just at this moment in time, but before I get onto the gimmick and that, I should mention as well that each level's got part-time and got secrets and got a star rating, so if you enjoy the game and you like the challenge of it, then you're going to want to play it more and more, because there's an awful lot that you can actually do with the game. There's going to be an awful lot for you to unlock, and if you want to go for all of the best rankings and that, then it's going to take you a while. So, what is the unique gimmick for this game then? That you play both screens at the same time, to the point that I'm actually going to have to zoom the camera out, and for the first time in a long time I'm actually going to have to try and show the whole 3DS while I do it, because this is where the difficulty comes in. You've got to focus on both screens at once, because each screen will have something different about it. So one screen may have an enemy and the other one has a platform, so you'll have to quickly shift down, kill the enemy, shift up, go to the platform, and it takes a lot of getting used to. It's something that I'm probably going to have to go really slow in order to do the review of this, because it's something that is a bit difficult to focus on when you've got concentration, let alone when you're looking through a camera lens. This is one of the prime examples though, that you can see there. There's 3 platforms there, there's 3 platforms there, but in different places. So you have to literally jump, shift, and it's absolutely mental what you have to do with a game and the way it works. And as you go through, the puzzles get more ingenious and more difficult, and it's just one of those things. It is a rock hard game for old school gamers. The gimmick, unique ploy, the selling point and everything in this game is fantastic. I absolutely love it. It's one of those things that when I first heard about it, I thought, well, it'll go one of 2 ways. There won't be any in between. There'll be absolutely no middle ground. It'll either be truly genius or truly awful, and I can only speak for myself, but I think it's truly genius. I think they've ticked every box. You've got an energy limit in the top left there, which, as you can see, I've got the ability to get hit 5 times and that, and if I was to, for example, feel like that and just drop down, then I'd instantly die. And it's just one of those things that you will take a little while to get used to it. And even then, there'll be moments when you are used to it, you'll still make a stupid little mistake. As well as having platform sections like this though, there's also flying shoot 'em up style sections, so there is actually a bit of difference to the gameplay. There's a bit to break it up. I would usually say something to break the mundanity up, but I don't think this game can ever feel mundane. Every time you're playing it, you're thinking you're too busy thinking how the hell to get past the challenge. I don't think you'll actually have the time to go, oh well, you know what, I'm getting a little bit bored of doing platforms now, because instead you'll be going, okay, so how the hell do I do that, and when do I shift, and should I shift early, or it's just one of those things that I don't know if there's a demo. If there is, you should definitely try it, and I think it's the sort of game that really does need a demo, because there'll be a lot of people who are put off by the steep difficulty, and it's one of those. It's a shame that so many people probably will be put off from it, because I think it's a genius game that needs more recognition, and I hope that the dev manages to make another game, whether it be a sequel or just do something else with the same sort of unique twist and gimmick to make a rock hard game, because I do know from looking into this, when I first heard about it, it's been in development for a long time, and I think it's even been in development for 2 systems or something. It's just one of those games where they've had a few problems. Apologies about that. Yet again, I forgot to switch the phone off. It's probably a good thing that I'm not a paid professional, because I'd have probably got the sack a long time ago. Anyway, there's nothing much really else I can say about it. Just to sum up, it's an excellent game. It's definitely a hard game. It's not one, if you're new to platformers or anything, I wouldn't recommend it at all. But it's one of those, if you like a good challenge, it's worth getting. The price is it's a bit high, but at the same time, if you get into it and you want to go for the ranks, you know, the different, well, the star ratings and find all the secrets, then you are actually getting a lot of gameplay. And graphically, it's good. Musically, I think it sounds exceptional. It's I really do like the whole everything about the game. Really, I can't fault it at all. There's some people who have got a few niggles with it, but personally, I can overlook them. I can't even see them as problems or anything, you know. It's just something that someone told me, this, that and the other, saying, well, there's a slight problem here and a slight problem there, but I can't even remember what they are, because in playing I've not noticed anything myself, so it's not much point in me seeing other people's views or thoughts or something when I myself haven't actually encountered a problem at all. So just all I can finish with is, if there is a demo, give it a try. If not, then it's one of those that only get it if you are into old school hard platformers. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel, because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.